All right, we're back, and this week I'm working on History Timelines. So, History Timelines is a website I created that lets you put in a location, a sport, um, a past era, and it will create a timeline of the history about that thing. So, it uses AI to do that. Um, it links to the tree and the roots. I'm not working on the tree and the roots directly this week, but it does link to the tree and the roots, as I do have I do have a link, a literal link to the tree and the roots page. My name's John Baxter, and I'm attempting to make $1,000 per month building software businesses. To make it even harder, I have a full-time job and 2 kids keeping me on my toes. Let's get to it. So I thought a good place to start with History Timelines is a history timeline about history timelines. So I built History Timelines in April 2023, and it didn't take me too long to build, as it's quite a simple website, but I started sharing it with friends and family then. In May 2023, after some good reactions from good feedback from friends and family, I added it to a few AI directories, and we started getting our first customers that I didn't know, or users that I didn't know. Then also in May 2023, I launched on Product Hunt, and it did surprisingly well. I got to, I think, number 20 in the list on Product Hunt, and we ended up getting around 1,500 users on the site that day. In August 2023, someone wrote a blog post randomly about History Timelines, and we had an influx of custom users again, and we got to 1,600 users in one day. And then in October last year, we hit 10,000 timelines were made, which is incredible. And now we're at a point where it's starting to get some organic traffic, and I want to take it to the next level. Look at that first stick. Hooah! What is my plan with History Timelines moving forward? So simply this week, the plan is to add topics, history topics. So basically, every time someone creates a timeline, I will review that timeline myself to make sure whether or not it's suitable or relevant, or like something that other people might want to see. And if I approve it, then that timeline will go in the links at the bottom of every page. So those links have got up to about 500 now, which means that Google probably won't rank, or Google won't search for all of them. They call it, so they won't crawl those links, which kind of makes them pointless somewhat. So what I need to do now is add history topics to be able to group these links into different topics, and then that creates more pages on the website that can be indexed. So one of the topics might be historical eras, might be sports teams, a couple of us off the top of my head are, locations. So I'm going to put historical locations or historical countries, historical cities. So there's loads of different topics. I'll add a few to get started. I plan on adding a topics page. And that'll, for each of the topics page, there'll be links to the timelines within that topic, and also a sneak peek at a couple of the main or most popular timelines within that topic. So that's it really. So I'll show you my progress at the end of this video, but once I've done that, I'll have to go through the timelines again and add a topic to every single one, and then we're good to go. And then so this, obviously I built this quite a while ago in April last year, and have just let it do its own thing. So I'll probably make these changes and let it do its own thing for a little bit longer. See how much traffic's coming in, see how much traffic that brings to the tree and the roots, and that's it. This should be some sort of advert for the tree and the roots, shouldn't it? So, the tree and the roots. Alright, so topics is done. So let's show you what it looks like. So this is the History Timelines homepage, and you can type in your timeline, but if you look down here, we've got the first and only link on that page. I'm liking keeping it as just the one link because it's just keeps this page super clean and simple. Then links straight to the topics, top history topics. I picked these topics by looking at Ahrefs or Revs, or I don't know what you call it, but they have a free keyword generator, and I just started looking at some stuff. I had my list of timelines that are currently verified and started matching them up. So yeah, these are the ones I came up with. I still need to go through and just review all of my links to make sure they're up to scratch. But if you click on technology, you can see here we've got a list of technology topics. If you go back, look at ancient history. So yeah, so if you click on ancient history, you can see we've got these top 4 timelines, and then it actually shows their dates and the titles of each date. So kind of adds a bit of content to this topics page. So then you can click view the timeline. You can see the other timelines here. So if you click view timeline, there you are, there's the timeline. I've added a link here back to the topic page in case they come from a different way. And then at the bottom now, you can see that it's more ancient history timelines. Instead of beforehand, it was top verified timelines and it had like the 500 links. So now it'll only be the timelines within that topic. So then that basically allows me to start adding and verifying more timelines. That's really it, I think. Cool, thanks. Let's see how we get on next week.